I have a couple questions for whoever wants to answer, but y'all know who my questions are directed towards. If your parent had to constantly put you in harm's way to teach you a lesson or for you to grow, would you say that they had good parenting skills? If your parent told you that they wanted a relationship with you, but instead of communicating with you directly, they went through your cousins or your aunties or your friends, would you say that was good parenting and good communication? If your parent told you that you owe them your life because they raised you, they fed you, they clothed you, they were there for you when you were sick, would you say that they were a good parent? If your parent were to watch you be essayed or watch you be abused and not do anything to help you, would you say that they were a good parent? If your parents told you that you were nothing without them, would they be a good parent? If your parent knew for a fact that something bad was going to happen to you and still allowed it to happen without telling you or warning you or doing everything in their power to save you, would they be a good parent? If your parent had to instill fear into you in order for you to follow or trust them or to listen to them, are they a good parent? This one's an analogy, but I'm sure you guys can put two and two together. If your parent purposely crippled you and then bought you crutches to help you walk, would they be a good parent for helping you walk? If you are a part of the LGBT plus community and your parent told you that they don't accept you and they will no longer love you or reject you in general because of what you love and who you love, would they be a good parent? If your parent watched you struggle with your mental health and did not do anything to help you, would they be a good parent? If you answered yes to any of those questions, please seek help because something is wrong with you. And if you answered no to any of those questions, congratulations. That is how we see God. I personally have always tried to look at God as a parental father figure because, we call him the Father, right? And I've never really had a consistent father figure in my life. So God was my dad. And the fact that my dad, who is all-knowing, all-powerful, all-loving, did not do and could not do anything in his power to protect me, to save me, to communicate with me effectively, tells me that he is not a very good father. So the whole point of this video was to give a different perspective of why people who share the same beliefs as me or people who are deconstructing from this religion have the beliefs that we do, i.e. that we don't believe that God is all loving, all good, or all powerful. Because if he is all powerful or all loving and still allows us to go through these things and live this kind of life, then he isn't a good parent. He's not a good father. He's not a good God. I'm not truly understanding where the disconnect is. Indoctrination has completely warped a lot of you believers' mind, because if a human parent were to do any of those things that I just asked, y'all would deem them as a bad parent. So what is the difference with God? And I know y'all are going to come and try to attack my character or tell me that I'm going to hell. I do not care. I don't really care what you think about me. This was more so just to provide insight on what a lot of us think and why we stand on not believing that God is a good God. If